today with one more concept called as alternate key. We have primary key concept. What is a primary key? Unique key to a record to identify a record uniquely, right? Now, in those who already know SQL Server, constant key is that key which stores the value which are restricted with a specific range value, right? But in addition to that, Dataverse is a extra key available that is called as alternate key. But what is the significance of alternate key? Alternate key is a unique key like primary key, but not GUID. So it is a unique key that you actually create on one or more column value combination to make the field unique so that a record actually can be identified without using its primary key. Can you identify a record uniquely without primary key? The answer is the alternate key. How you define alternate key? I create an alternate key combining multiple column values to make it unique. For example, here is a contact record whose name is Sanjay, whose mobile number is this, and whose email ID is this. Now, whose primary key is this? When it is created, the primary key is created. Maybe the primary key is this because GUID gets auto-generated and this is the GUID value. This is the primary key, right? So this is the student or this is the user contact I created. This is the primary key, which is not readable, right? For system use, it is used. It is there for system purpose. But what about alternate key? Can you create a alternate key that can identify a record uniquely? Yes. If I'll create one more key to store only the email field, then it will be unique, isn't it? If I'll make this email field as a declare email field as an alternate key, this will be also unique. So if I'll get a data, please bring contact whose email is support@subchief.com, it will get this record, isn't it? Because I know that this is unique for record until unless you have duplicate records. Okay, we don't want to keep multiple customers with same email ID, right? I know that this is a unique, this is unique to a record. So I can mark or declare this as a alternate key so that you can also identify a record by its alternate key, right? Instead of its primary key. Primary key is not well readable. Why alternate key is used? There is an important question. We understand that you can create a alternate key using a single or combination of multiple fields to define a record uniquely instead of primary key, right? That we understood. One column or more column combination to represent as a unique key. But why it is used? The first use case why it is used is called as integration. Very rarely our system works isolatedly. We have some way or other way, we have integrations with other systems, right? Now, whenever there is a requirement of external integration from your Dataverse, external party integration, then this alternate key plays an important role. Why? Because external system may know employee code, for example, or may know employee email ID, but not Dataverse GUID. Do you think that Dataverse GUID is stored here in third party? No. Third party do not store primary key as GUID. They store which one? Primary field, maybe the email ID. They store in their database, right? So they store email IDs for a customer because of integration. Why you integrate? Because maybe this record is also available in external party and you need an integration with Dataverse. So how they will interact? They will interact with a unique key, right? Primary key. But a primary key is GUID in Dataverse. That is not always available for all systems. GUID is a unique system for Dataverse. So you may store email field as a unique in your external system. So how they will interact? Using alternate key. So you have to create an alternate key, mark email field as unique, and whenever the integration will start, the system will identify through its alternate key rather than primary key. So whenever you need external systems integration, because external system do not store GUID as unique key or primary key, we have to have a alternate key with non-GUID values that is available in your third party so that they can interact with each other to find uniqueness. Okay. Sometimes we have another concept called as upsert. So this is the combination of update plus insert called as upsert. So upsert is a mechanism or an operation we normally do whenever we update or insert some records in an entity. We have update method, we have insert method, we have delete method. There are many other methods available, but upsert method is a unique method or operation you can use, which will actually identify if a record is already available or not. If it is already available, just update its values. Do not create it. If the value is not there, then insert it. So whenever you want to check an existing record available or not to update, otherwise insert, you use upsert operation. So whenever you use upsert operation, you actually use alternate key. This is the second use case why alternate key is used. You have written some code, C# code to use upsert. Then alternate key you need to pass it. Next use case we are using is called as data uniqueness. For this purpose also, use case we are using alternate key. What does it mean? To prevent duplicate records in the system, this alternate key is also used. What does it mean? In your system, in your Dataverse, if you have defined an alternate key called as email and added this field, email field in your unique key, then you cannot create one more record with same email ID in the system. It will automatically restrict users because there is a unique key, alternate key, email field associated available that will restrict duplicate records. Fourth one is called as data migration. How the alternate key is used in data migration? Sometimes it is very useful whenever importing data from another system. Let's say in your legacy system, you don't have GUID and you are migrating data. Then you can make sure that alternate key is there to make it unique, right? So these are the use cases why alternate key is used. Now there is an important question interviewer asked. What is the, why we use alternate key? What are the benefits and advantages? primary key is automatically created by Dataverse, but alternate keys is not automatically created. You have to define which columns will be part of your alternate key, right? Alternate key cannot be GUID. It can be a number, it can be text. No other data type you can use. You cannot add a lookup as alternate key. Only the numbers and fields, number and text. Another question they ask, can a alternate key be used for multiple columns? Yes. You can combine multiple columns. Let's say phone number and email. Combinedly, I want to create an alternate key. This is possible. So that every time there is an alternate key validation, it will check if your payload is having this phone number and email ID with combination, which will check the uniqueness with combining these two fields. So this is called as alternate key. Now let us create an alternate key in our contact. You can use any entity to create alternate key. Let's say I want to create an alternate key whose name is contact email underscore alt key. Just giving a name, better name. And here you can use columns to add in your alternate key. I want to add email because I know that email is unique. I can also combine other fields with email, for example, mobile phone. So email and mobile phone combinedly creates a alternate key which will define your record uniquely, right? It will be more unique, right? Mobile phone and email. So click on save. As soon as you create this alternate key, the request will be sent to the database for creating a index in SQL Server. Normally, this is the behavior, how it is, what it is doing in background. It is actually creating indexes and alternate key in the background. Now status is pending. You keep refreshing. Once it is active, then only it will work. Otherwise, it will not work. It will take some couple of seconds. Now you see this is active now. This alternate key is active. So if I will create a contact record with same email and same column, same mobile number, the alternate key will kick off, right?
Thank you for watching. To get more technical videos on Azure, Power Platform, and Dynamics 365, please like, share, and subscribe.